Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Carmen Rodgers at the Tallassee Tribune. Because of COVID-19, this year's school year is shaping up to be like none other. I sat down with Tallassee City Schools Superintendent Dr. Nolin, and we talked about the overall health at Tallassee City Schools, as well as the exciting news about next week's groundbreaking at Tallassee High School.
We're in the AB rotation of school after the holidays, and we decided to do that collectively because it allows us to social distance. We can actually get that 6 feet of separation between students and staff in that model. Currently, we do have some positive cases in the school system, both teachers and students, but again, with the AB schedule, we're able to social distance, and so we don't have that mass exodus of students and teachers going out as exposures. That's the biggest thing and the hardest thing to deal with is one student possibly exposing 10, 12, 15, 20 students at a time and having to send all of those home. So in the AB schedule, again, it does work. We actually extended it through the 22nd of January, and we're hoping that the Christmas and holiday spike, we can get through that. We did experience such after Thanksgiving holidays, and so we anticipated that to happen again. So hopefully with a compilation of the AB schedule, some of the vaccines getting dispensed locally, that collectively we'll be able to continue and have school without having to go totally virtual. Well, according to Dr. Mackey, the state superintendent, as of last week, teachers were in 1B, which would be the next round that is being disseminated, but his superintendent called the other day, said the teachers possibly will be bumped down to 1C. Now, I did read the story last night about Tallassee County being able to get their vaccines, and I sent an email to our community hospital last night to Mr. Leader and Jenny Reinhardt asking if that was a possibility for our own staff. That would significantly help to get many of our staff vaccinated and protected, and well, just holistically that would help the system also if we could get that. I know some districts through local channels have been able to do that, much like Tallassee County. That hasn't been brought to my attention until that new story broke last night. And so like I said, I reached out to our local hospital to see if that was a possibility for us. Hopefully we'll be able to manage with the AB schedule. We'll just, we always have those 3 models, full face-to-face to go into an AB rotation, which is manageable, and also the total, full virtual if necessary. And so I anticipate until staff gets vaccinated, students and all that, mass vaccination happens collectively, that's what we'll continue to do. Just evaluate data on the ground. I look at their numbers daily, our staff and students, who's been exposed, who's positive, and things like that, and then make calls accordingly. So I anticipate through June the 4th, which is our graduation date, that we'll keep doing that. Well, it'll be a very trimmed down ceremony. Basically, we'll just gather those that have been invited, our board members, our city council, the mayor, Commissioner McDaughtry, and other community members have been invited, and we'll just take a brief picture just to commemorate and celebrate the groundbreaking and official start of our building project, even though we did start in November. To date has progressed very well. We've had some rain the last few days, which is, we're not terribly off schedule, but I mean, those kind of things are built into the project scope, and we've got the pad prepared and they're ready to dig footers for the auditorium. As soon as it dries out, you actually see the excavators, all the soil and they've brought in and packed. They'll actually start excavating out the pit area for the auditorium, because it'll be on a slope, and they'll start digging the footers. You can see on the pad right now, currently they have all the rebar and stuff like that for the piers to be set. So we're moving along.
Thank you for that update, Dr. Nolin, and thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm Carmen Rodgers reporting for Tallassee Publishers.